Hello, it's Music Ideas. How you doing? I'm braiding my hair so I can go wash it. And thank you. Anyway, oh Lord, when it gets warm in here. Okay, anyway, how y'all doing? It's Music Ideas, and the reason why I'm contacting you, um, sorry, I just saw Levy T's video about the Ghostbusters trailer. And I do not like Leslie Jones' role. I'm just telling like it is. She's a good actress. You know, beautiful dark-skinned woman. But I just hate the fact that the trailer, the movie, made the three white women smart. But this woman, there's a sister. The sister, she said they were smart, and she not type of character. That's probably why Hollywood does not want to have me, because I'm very politically correct. I'm very racial conscious. I'm very known to be proud of my multiracial roots and not deny my roots for that one drop of black blood rule mess. And I will not take stereotypical, typecast stereotypical racist roles. I have that integrity, okay? So, and it's kind of stupid. Now, I was 4, because I grew up in the 80s. I'm 36 years old. I actually had the Ghostbusters soundtrack on cassette. That's how old I am. Okay. As you know, I am 36, and later on this summer coming up, I will be 37. That being 30 years ago, I was 6 years old in 1986. So Ghostbusters when I was in kindergarten or something like that. Yeah. Because I posted graduate in 97. But I flunked first grade due to listening to Whitney Houston and not doing my schoolwork. Yeah, I'm serious. And listen to other artists as well. Vandy, Madonna, Michael Jackson, and Diana Ross, and Prince, and we can go on and on, okay? Stephanie Mills. You know, I remember the power of love I learned to respect. The power of love. Okay, yes, my aunt had that album, okay? I remember. I love me some Stephanie Mills. Anyway, point is, and, it was actually Michael Jackson's girlfriend one period of time, yeah. So, but I love me some Stephanie Mills. You put a little rush on me. I love me some Stephanie Mills, okay? That's how old I am, okay? So, when y'all see this young face, do some research. I'm a 79 baby, okay? So, seeing this, I am actually happy that they had all-female cast. Let me tell you, I'm kind of happy that. Let me tell you the reason why. Just like they had the Wiz, they had all people of African-American descent cast, okay, on the Wiz, okay. I'm glad they had all-female. And I'm a man, okay. Girls need to see women in higher positions, okay. It will inspire them to do better, okay. So, that's why I'm, I love Beyonce, okay? And when she talk about, I don't get offended about who run the world girls. I'm a man, okay? You might hear me say, excuse me from land, bitch and hoe, and I use also interchangeable with men as well. I'm a Southern guy, so the hoe and thigh does not refer to me. I call myself, and I know I like women, don't get wrong. I call myself a male bitch, and I don't mean a male bitch, someone making me a bitch or punk. No, I mean being spiteful. I'm a man. But put that mean, ugly character, you see there you go. There you go. There you go. You push that button, it will come out, okay? I am bipolar type 1. But anyway, I'm happy it was all female. But I hate the fact that it was racial stereotypes. Remember, I just woke up, y'all, okay? And I started unbraiding my hair while I was watching the YouTube video of Lovely T's commentary. And and she's, I know she was Nigerian. I think a part Nigerian. I know the English was her first language. She's correct that those who watch cartoons, because I went to school my school was, elementary school was predominantly white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, okay? And it became predominantly Latino later on. Because it was all in one district, elementary, middle, and high school, okay? And there were kids who were Latino who did not speak English, but they actually knew about the Ghostbusters, and you would think, how they know this? They don't know the language, And my second language is Spanish, 'cause I took it in high school, 20 years. Well, this September will be 21 years. Okay, so that's the reason why now I know, and it's actually just like me when I was learning Spanish. Even though that I did not know everything that was on a novella, like for example, Maria del Barrio, which I was still learning Spanish and started grasping on it. But for example, I didn't watch too much Maria, but I like the theme song. But Maria Mercedes, okay. Once I saw how the folks act and put bilanguage together, that's how I knew this person did such and such. This person stole. I didn't even have to know what they were saying, but the emotions and actions, actually took part of their character compared to their words. So that's how I knew exactly what was going on in the videos of them, Tejano's videos that spoke in Spanish only. I understood what was going on as well, along with so that's exactly. So I see why Lovey T, who's a Nigerian. I think she said she was part Nigerian, but her first language was not English. She was in ESL class. So someone who's learning a different language as a teenager and looking at Spanish television, I can understand exactly where she's coming from. Even I was a little child, but as I'm looking at the Univision Telemundo and watching on the Max, that was my favorite. I don't know why they took that off. There was like an MTV version of, it was like it was before they had 106 in Park and TRL, which is both from BT and MTV. That was like that back in the 90s, where they actually interview artists. They go parts. They will also will play Latin music. Okay, that's why I remember seeing Enrique Iglesias. Si tú te vas, si tú te vas. Okay, and I remember Shakira when she had black hair. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not blonde. That's when she crossed over, okay? When she sang, Estoy aquí. And then she sang, Donde estás, corazón? Okay, now, okay? And even I did not understand. I actually caught the words and started saying, okay? And I was 16 years old in the sophomore year, okay? So that's how I understand where she's coming from. So the 80s... Just said the 80s cartoons and stuff that actually helped people who did not know English, because she was from Nigeria. Okay, so that's exactly that. I understand exactly where she's coming from as a teenager, because as a little boy I know, of course, I knew English. Okay, but the 80s, those who grew up in the 80s, you know exactly the cartoons, movies. Okay, Gremlins, those. Jim holograms, He-Man. I had a collection of He-Man toys. Okay. When I was 7 years old, okay? That was Christmas of Christmas 86. It was 86 or 87. 87 was 8. Okay. So Christmas 86, I was 7 years old. I was the second time in the first grade. Okay. Remember I told you I fell in first grade. So I would be class 97, not 98. But I'm class 98 due to that situation. But since I did good and tried to, to show my family that I was, that I'm going to actually do my schoolwork, I was obedient to that. And yes, I got a bunch of He-Man toys. I had a Castle of Grayskull, all that. Yes, I did. Okay, and I wanted my mother, because she didn't raise me, but I wanted my mother or my father to have a sister, because I had a friend who was twin sister and twin brother. They had the boy had He-Man, and his twin sister had She-Ra. So that He-Man, I don't care if he was blonde hair, blue eye, I actually wore the He-Man costume to Halloween. Yes, I did. And your friend, who he was a brother, they both of African American descent. They are twin sister and twin brother, and you see He-Man and She-Ra, a twin sister. So I'm like, dang, why can't I have a twin sister? You know what I'm saying? My sister was way older than me. And she, two of my brothers and my sister, there was half sisters on my mom's side. They're not my dad's kids. I was raised on my dad's side of the family. So when you see that, I'm like, dang, why I can have a twin sister? Can we adopt a sister here so I can, I can play He-Man, she can play She-Ra, okay? So I remember all that. I remember watching Jim the Holograms. Okay, y'all know I did commentaries about that. Yes, besides to Lovey T, even though we don't know each other personally, and I was beefing with her 2 years ago, I actually had made a commentary and agreed on every majority of stuff she said about Jim and the Holograms. And I was very upset that just like this Zoe Zandana, okay, situation that they put someone that was completely looked different from. And yes, one thing about, that's why I don't play that we all look alike. That's why I mentioned my caramel complexion a lot and remixed for that reason. Because in Zoe Zandana's situation, with her playing Nina Simone and putting all that dark makeup on her, and then the Shayna character, Shayna did not look like this yellow bone biracial chick that's playing her. Okay, you know, I'm from Texas. We use that term. Okay, so don't get offended. Okay, so you know, especially like in folks get upset me mentioning the different shades. But if you go to Latin America, oh, morena, güera. Okay, you know what I'm saying, güero. Okay, well they use güero in Mexican Spanish for those who look white or who are fair skinned or who are white. Well, you know what I'm saying. That's where, you know what I'm saying, so we use that too. That's why we say yellow bone, red bone. Okay, so, because we don't look alike and because due to the mixed backgrounds, okay? So that's why. So I went off on that situation, okay? With that situation, along with changing the gender of Eric Raymond. Because, you know, Eric Raymond was the villain of General Holograms. And remember, I know the whole story, okay? Because even my dad, who's very hyper masculine, when he will go to his grandmother's house, my great-grandmother, my grandmother's mother's house, I was happy because I could watch Jim Holograms when he was not there. Yes, I did. And then my grandparents let me watch Jim Holograms, okay? His family. Yes, I did. Okay, then what about, because it was fit women on there, is because of the music. And, you know, as a person that wants to become a singer model since I was a teenager, since I was a child, that's how I love Jim Holograms. I didn't care about them being a Barbie doll type characters, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, point blank, going to what I'm saying is that she, so I was upset they changed it. There was no synergy. Remember, before we had holograms of Michael Jackson and Selena and Tupac, that's when that's the idea come from. Jim the holograms in the 80s, okay? So, and I remember asking my dad, can you please fix a hologram machine? And let me change to a different character. Okay, for real. Can you feel, please? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Jericho, who was Jim, her dad made a machine when he died, before he died. And then when she died, that's when they kept Starlight managing, Starlight record label, because Eric Raymond was trying to take over the record label. That's why he had the Misfits to compete and try to take over. And the Misfits always lost, but they always got ratchet and ghetto. Yes, they got ratchet. And before we had World Star Hip Hop, they got ratchet. I'm serious. If the Misfits were real, they'll be serving time right now, okay? For attempted murder charges and stuff and vandalizations, okay? So they got ratchet, okay? So that's how, besides Glow Guard, Lady Wrestling, that's why I love to see women fighting, okay? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, serious, I don't care what the color. I love Bad Girls Club, okay? You know, there was mostly white women. They had sisters in there too, but they're always fighting. Women are always, any woman fight. Serious, you know what? I should start a female wrestling team like Glow Guard Lady Wrestling. Trust me, because I love watching Glow Guard Lady Wrestling back in the 80s, okay? All right, I love WWE, WWF Divas, and Jacqueline was my favorite character. You know, I love me some Jacqueline. Yes, I love Jacqueline, okay? So anyway, yeah, that's my favorite female wrestler on WWE. You know, Rock was the Rock. You smell what the Rock is cooking. That was my favorite male wrestler. You know, I'm glad he topped off Hulk Hogan and found out that Hulk Hogan was racist. Okay, he beat Stone Cold's ass. He beat Triple H. I can stand Triple H. Okay, so that was the Rock. You smell what the Rock is cooking. That was my favorite. And by the way, my middle name is his name. Yeah, Dwayne's, yeah, okay. Anyway, point is, and we both have multiracial backgrounds, okay? So anyway, point is, and Jacqueline, I love that sister. Ooh, I love me some Jacqueline, okay? So point is, I should start with female because I love Glow Race Wrestling. I'm actually going to do a video about the Glow Race Wrestling, why I love I think I should do the next video because I love me some Glow Race Wrestling. But anyway, going back to the Ghostbusters, just to know my history of the 80s TV programs. Oh, and also I mentioned some 90s as well. Okay, anyway, point is, back in the day, I did like Ghostbusters. I did get tired of the Ghostbusters song being overplayed on the radio. Trust me. You go to any party, especially because I went to school, it was mostly white at the time, integrated party, African descent party, okay? Especially we had Halloween parties, okay? You hear the Ghostbusters song. And as a child, I had a tape. But once they kept playing,